Hello, second grade. Mr. Harriman here. I hope you're enjoying Dr. Seuss Week. Today I'm going to read with you one of his most famous books, so famous that you see this character everywhere you see Dr. Seuss. And that book is The Cat in the Hat. So what we're going to work on today is I'm going to read you The Cat in the Hat because I love reading Dr. Seuss. And afterwards, we're going to draw the cat in the hat. So to do that, all you're going to need is your art journal and a pencil. If you have crayons, you can use those too when we're done. If you don't have your art journal, any piece of paper will work. Okay. So yeah, like I say, cat in the hat. If you look, you'll even see the cat in the hat on a lot of books that aren't the cat in the hat. A lot of Dr. Seuss books have it because he's such a famous, well-loved character. Okay. The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play, so he sat in the house all that cold, cold, wet day. I sat there with Sally. We sat there, we two, and I said, how I wish we had something to do. Too wet to go out, too cold to play ball, so we sat in the house. We did nothing at all. So all we could do was to sit, 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 and we did not like it, not one little bit. And then something went bump. How that bump made us jump. We looked. Then we saw him step in on the mat. We looked and we saw him, the cat in the hat. And he said to us, why do you sit there like that? I know it is wet and the sun is not sunny, but we can have lots of good fun that is funny. I know some good games we could play, said the cat. I know some new tricks, said the cat in the hat. A lot of good tricks. I will show them to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do. Then Sally and I did not know what to say. Our mother was out of the house for the day. But our fish said, no, no, make that cat go away. Tell that cat in the hat you do not want to play. He should not be here. He should not be about. He should not be here when your mother is out. Now, have no fear. Have no, said the cat in the hat. My tricks are not bad, said the cat in the hat. Why, we can have lots of good fun if you wish, with a game that I call Up, Up, Up with a Fish. Put me down, said the fish. This is not fun at all. Put me down, said the fish. I do not wish to fall. Have no fear, said the cat. I will not let you fall. I will hold you up high as I stand on a ball, with a book in one hand and a cup on my hat. But that is not all I can do, said the cat. Look at me now, said the cat, with a cup and a cake on the top of my hat. I can hold up 2 books. I can hold up the fish and a little toy ship and some milk on a dish. And look, I can hop up and down on the ball, but that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. Look at me now. It is fun to have fun, but you have to know how. I can hold up the cup and the milk and the cake. I can hold up these books and the fish on a rake. I can hold the toy ship and a little toy man, and look at my tail, I can hold a red fan. I can fan with the fan as I hop on the ball, but that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. That is what the cat said. Then he fell on his head. He came down with a bump from up there on the ball, and Sally and I, we saw all the things fall. And our fish came down too. He fell into a pot. He said, "Do I like this? Oh no, I do not. This is not a good game," said our fish as he lit. "No, I do not like it, not one little bit." "Now look what you did," said the fish to the cat. "Now look at this house. Look at this. Look at that. You sank our toy ship, sank it deep in the cake. You shook up our house and you bent our new rake. You should not be here when our mother is not. You get out of our house," said the fish in the pot. "But I like to be here," said the cat in the hat to the fish in the pot. "Oh, I like it a lot," said the cat in the hat to the fish in the pot. "I will not go away. I do not wish to go. And so," said the cat in the hat, so, I will show you another good game that I know." And then he ran out, and then, fast as a fox, the cat in the hat came back in with a box. A big red wood box that was shut with a hook. "Now, look at this trick," said the cat. "Take a look." Then he got up on top with the tip of his hat. "I call this game fun in a box," said the cat. "In this box are two things I will show to you now. You will like these two things," said the cat with a bow. "I will pick up the hook. You will see something new. Two things. I call them thing one and thing two. These things will not bite you. They want to have fun." Then out of the box came thing two and thing one. And they ran to us fast. They said, "How do you do? Would you like to shake hands with thing one and thing two?" And Sally and I did not know what to do. So we had to shake hands with thing one and thing two. We shook their two hands, but our fish said, "No, no, those things should not be here in this house. Make them go. They should not be here when your mother is not. Put them out, said the fish in the pot. "Have no fear, little fish," said the cat in the hat. "These things are good things." And he gave them a pat. "They are tame, oh, so tame. They have come here to play. They will give you some fun on this wet, wet, wet day." "Now, here is a game that they like," said the cat. "They like to fly kites," said the cat in the hat. "No, not in the house," said the fish in the pot. "They should not fly kites in a house. They should not. Oh, the things they will bump. Oh, the things they will hit. Oh, I do not like it. Not one little bit." Then Sally and I saw them run down the hall. We saw those two things bump their kites on the wall. Bump, thump, thump, bump, down the wall in the hall. Thing two and thing one, they ran up, they ran down. On the string of one kite, we saw Mother's new gown. Her gown with the dots that are pink, white, and red. Then we saw one kite bump on the head of her bed. Then those two things ran about with big bumps, jumps, and kicks, and with hops and big thumps and all kinds of bad tricks. And I said, "I do not like the way that they play. If Mother could see this, oh, what she would say." Then our fish said, "Look, look." And our fish shook with fear. "Your mother is on her way home. Do you hear? Oh, what will she do to us? What will she say? Oh, she will not like it to find us this way. Let's see, there she's right there. Do something fast, said the fish. Do you hear? I saw her, your mother. She's practically here. So, as fast as you can, think of something to do. You will have to get rid of thing one and thing two. So, as fast as I could, I went after my net. And I said, with my net, I can get them, I bet. I bet with my net, I can get these things yet. Then I let down my net. It came down with a plop. And I had them. At last, those two things had to stop. Then I said to the cat, now, you do as I say. You pack up those things and you take them away. Oh, dear, said the cat. You did not like our game. Oh, dear, what a shame. What a shame, what a shame. Then he shut up the things in the box with the hook, and the cat went away with a sad kind of look. That is good, said the fish. He has gone away. Yes, but your mother will come. She will find this big mess, and this mess is so big and so deep and so tall, we cannot pick it up. There is no way at all. And then, who was back in the house? Why, the cat. Have no fear of this mess, said the cat in the hat. I always pick up on my playthings, and so I will show you another good trick that I know. Then we saw him pick up all the things that were down. He picked up the cake and the rake and the gown and the milk and the strings and the books and the dish and the fan and the cup and the ship and the fish. And he put them away. Then he said, that is that. And then he was gone with the tip of his hat. Then our mother came in and she said to us two, did you have any fun? Tell me, what did you do? And Sally and I did not know what to say. Should we tell her the things that went on there that day? Should we tell her about it? Now, what should we do? Well, what would you do if your mother asked you? The end. All right, one of Dr. Seuss's most famous books. So today we are going to draw the Cat in the Hat, just from the neck up. Please get out your art journal. Please get out a pencil. And let's get started. All right, so first thing off, the Cat in the Hat has a very big hat. So make sure you leave lots of room at the top of your page. So you're going to start your drawing way down here, way down in the middle. All right, maybe even in the bottom part, because you're going to run out of room for that big old hat on top. So make sure you're starting down here somewhere. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to draw part of a letter B. And then you're going to keep curving around for the smile. I'll show you what I mean. See how I'm starting down low on my board, leaving plenty of room for that big old hat. Okay, so I just made one bump and then a bigger bump, and I bring it around to make that smile. Now, where this little bump here is, you're going to make his eyes. And his nose is just an oval. And I'm going to color in the nose. All right. And remember, anytime during this drawing, pause it, catch up, go back and do some erasing if you need to. When we're drawing this, draw lightly. Draw lightly. You are probably going to have to go back and erase a couple times, and that's okay. That's totally okay. Remember, my Cat in the Hat isn't going to look like Dr. Seuss's Cat in the Hat, and your Cat in the Hat isn't going to look like his either. This is going to be my Cat in the Hat, and yours is going to be your Cat in the Hat. So don't get frustrated if it looks kind of different. All right. The next thing we're going to draw his ear and the brim of his hat, because he has a hat, because he's the Cat in the Hat. To draw the top of his hat, you're going to draw a line like this, and it's going to be kind of like a rectangle. Start right about a little past where the smile is. So out here somewhere, maybe even in a little bit closer, and it's going to keep going past the bump there. About like that. And remember, we're going to make a rectangle. And remember, it's Dr. Seuss, so the lines are wiggly, the lines are fat and thin, the lines are bumpy, and it works. It's okay for Dr. Seuss. So for the Cat in the Hat's ear, it looks like a cat ear, so it's like a rainbow on top and a smile on the bottom, like this. Rainbow smile, like that. And then draw a smaller one on the inside, same exact thing. Like that. I'm going to add one thing. I'm going to add two things. First of all, he needs eyebrows. Like that. And that little weird line that cats have under their nose. There we go. Yeah, that helps a lot. The back of the Cat in the Hat's head is really fun to draw. It's a bunch of zigzags, but you gotta end right about here. Whoops, you can't see that, right about there. So, zigzag, 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 like that. I'll tilt this down a little bit so you can see that. Okay. And I made my zigzags maybe a little bigger than they should have been. That's okay. It's my Cat in the Hat. Next, I'm going to make his lower lip right there. And it's almost right underneath where that bump is there. I guess it's over a little bit. And then we're going to make the rest of his neck like that. The Cat in the Hat has a really skinny neck. Here's why. At the bottom, we're going to draw a circle. Like that. Okay. Remember, if you're falling behind, just pause it. It's okay. Yours probably looks way different than mine does. Mine doesn't look just like Dr. Seuss's does either. Now we have room for that hat. Okay. The hat starts out as kind of a big rainbow, and it kind of flops up and then over his head. Draw up, 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 and then And do the same thing for the bottom half of the hat. Two rainbows. Okay. Once you have it, starting to look a little bit like the cat in the hat. Once you have the two rainbows, let's put a top on the hat. The top is going to be an oval. And an oval is just sort of like a squashed circle. I'm going to take this a little bit further, like this. There we go. Almost looks like you could shove something inside it, doesn't it? And we're going to draw some wrinkles on that hat. When things flop over like that, they get all wrinkly. Like that. All right, we're getting done, getting close. We're going to draw his bow tie. Where's my book? If you see, Cat in the Hat wears a bow tie. So to make the bow tie, you're kind of drawing triangles. Remember, triangles have three sides, but these are not going to be sharp, pointy corners. These are going to be kind of round, soft corners. 1, 2, 3. See, it didn't really come to a point. None of those are very pointed. Same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3. And to make it look kind of cool, I like putting this little line in here. And the last one, I'm going to have to move my camera down a little bit more, is that long little bit that hangs down from his tie. Just another triangle, almost like an upside down heart, really. Like that. Now, if you have some markers or some crayons or some pens, you can draw some stripes on his hat. Remember with the Cat in the Hat, his tie is red and he has a red and white striped hat. But before we do that, we better not forget his whiskers. How about 3 whiskers on each side? There we go. Oh, now he's starting to look like the Cat in the Hat. And I'm going to take a red marker and just kind of draw about, when you draw the lines on his hat, you have to make them curved. If it's a nice round hat like that, the lines are going to be curved. You can actually follow that line there at the top of the hat. Sort of. There we go. And then you can go in and color those up. All right. That's what I have for our Draw the Cat in the Hat. Again, take your time. Go back, pause it, erase it. It doesn't have to look just like mine. It can look different than mine. It should look different than mine. It will look different than mine, and that's okay. Have a fun time drawing it, and then when you're done, you can color it. And be sure, we say this every week, be sure to save it and share it with your teacher. Have a great Dr. Seuss's birthday, everybody.